What a strange and difficult time it's been. Who could have foreseen these years of turbulence and fear? Unclear about the road ahead, I think the word was unprecedented. The scent of disinfectant and despair hung in the air expectant, as our patience dwindled and patience waited, their bated breath held for science to share its news. To save our lives, it must be soon.
I don't really care, to be fair, because being off is better than being in school. It's pretty cool, actually.
Naturally, we focused on the elderly, the most vulnerable, make them comfortable, put their minds at ease because this new disease will affect them most. Don't suppose it matters that we haven't approached the children, the kids, youngsters, little ones.
It felt like every day was scary. We barely left the house. And then I wasn't allowed to go to school.
Yes, they can't spread it, but if they get it, symptoms are simply unlikely, slightly unusual for them to get really unwell. Plus, they tell you children are resilient, which is brilliant because they're going through a lot. Not that they know what's going on, they're far too young to understand what they're witnessing firsthand and the chaos that's ensued. But I wonder, is that really true? Have you asked?
I miss going to my nan and granddad's house the most. I haven't seen them in ages, so I'll post them letters.
They're not daft, these young people. They aren't to be underestimated just because they're underage. It isn't fair to say they don't know what's going on, what's happening in front of them.
My mum told my dad things would get worse, but for me it hurt the most when my birthday party was cancelled. It was fancy dressed as animals, but COVID would turn up even though it wasn't invited.
Suddenly they're inside, hiding from their normal lives. School's not just out for summer, it's out for a year. Term time was spent in living rooms. Kitchens were canteens, and classroom studies existed at dining room tables. The boundaries became muddied as parents became teachers and science tests were interrupted by sibling squabbles. Collective concentration levels wobbled as the world navigated a new normal. Then, all of a sudden, a vaccine. The dream is now reality. Science has delivered.
My uncle has strong political views, so he refused to get it, but I've heard it slows down the rate of infection.
I am getting it though. My mum and my gran got it. Stopped them from being ill. She works at the hospital, so it's definitely protected her.
But it wasn't so straightforward. You can't ignore the concerns and comments. How do you begin to compute something so divisive? Enticing to some, frightening to others. A constant commentary and bombardment of statistics. Don't risk it. It's too quick. Is it safe?
God, I hate needles. They feel disgusting in your arm, but COVID causes more harm. So I think it's probably worth it. Do you reckon?
The vaccine is also an opportunity. A chance for the child whose mother is a nurse to watch her calmly head to work. For the teenager whose dad is a carer, it's giving him a fair chance. It paved the way for those saving lives on the front line to feel protected.
We all need the vaccine or COVID will get stronger. The longer we leave it, it will get worse. But if we get it, we will be ready to fight it more. If everyone gets vaccinated, COVID won't be able to find us and will stop us from having more deaths.